Jàngandoo program is a socially driven barometer to assess the quality of learning in Senegal. Jàngandoo was initiated by the Research Laboratory for Economic and Social Transformations, LARTES, of the Institut Fondamental d'Afrique Noire, IFAN, with the support of the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation. This is a common test for children aged between 6 and 13 years, regardless of the learning method. This test consists of 3 components: a reading test, a math test, and a general knowledge test. Jàngandoo program has a pedagogical scheme built around 4 innovations. The first innovation is the choice of the median level as the benchmark corresponding to the completion of the 3rd learning year. This choice is based on the result of a survey conducted by the LARTES Pedagogic Task Force. The second is that the tests are adapted to the median level. All children aged between 6 and 14 taken into account in the sample survey are indiscriminately tested in their homes. The complexity levels are not overcome in reading, comprehension, and problem solving. The success in general knowledge contrasts with the academic failure rate in maths and reading. The challenges are still unsettled in the teaching method and contents. Quality indicators as a roadmap for policy makers.
Sama doom jàngal waay
Tu viens de faire les épreuves. Comment tu les trouves?
Parce que c'est facile.
C'est facile. C'était facile. Même les mathématiques. C'était pas facile les mathématiques. Et quelle est l'épreuve qui a été difficile en mathématiques?
Résolution de problème.
La résolution des problèmes. Pourquoi c'était difficile?
Parce qu'il y avait des cadres et 2 opérations.
Il y avait 2 opérations.
The initiative should be welcomed for several reasons. First, because it was not directly elaborated by official authorities. Second, it meets a need widely stressed in the monitoring report on the education for all people.
The Jangandoo program means a thorough diagnosis of the education system because it is carried out by a multidisciplinary team made up of senior academics, economists, sociologists. This diagnosis is conducted by all these stakeholders with proven expertise.
Jàngandoo is a good initiative. As learners' parents, we have been longing for this program. It will help our children learn in best conditions.
I do believe that the all-inclusive talks on education should recommend the institutionalization of Jàngandoo program. The government authorities must also support this program because it helps stakeholders to assess our educational performance. I also reckon that the academic spirit of Jàngandoo must be preserved since it mirrors our education system.
Jàngandoo has made an important contribution to the national talks on education and training because the ministry had decided that the debates should rest on credible analysis. By realizing a socially driven barometer handled by LARTES, a well-known laboratory of the university, one could not hope for better. We have realized that our educational system has been facing for many decades now a vocational crisis and a crisis of confidence. We are satisfied since the Jàngandoo barometer, which is an external assessment of the quality of the learning, has produced results that have been actually taken up during the national talks on education. If we compare the result of Jàngandoo program in 2013 and 2014, we can see some improvement. In 2013, 12% of children passed the test, while in 2014, 18% performed well. If we compare the performances in 2014 in the different items, it appears that in the reading test, the average is more than 1 child out of 4. The children have shown some weaknesses, particularly in reading comprehension, which reflects on their math performance. Therefore, less than 1 child out of 4 is successful in problem solving. However, the success rate is rather satisfactory in geometry and measurement, as 1 child out of 2 show good performance. These performances are more relevant in general knowledge because 86% of children nationwide did successful tests. In fact, there are some efforts to improve the quality of the education system because if the children have reached such a satisfactory level in general knowledge, this means that they are more receptive and more open to acquire knowledge, provided that the knowledge and skills are proposed to them, while taking into account their cultural environment and also through interactive methods. Hence, the need to improve the pedagogy is probably one of the priorities for a quality education system in Senegal.
Such an activity will help us to have a clear radioscopy of our education system, to identify challenges and opportunities, as well as to make suggestions to the authorities.
Jàngandoo has come at the right time, and it is a good barometer that can be used to assess the quality of our education. It also sounds as another to the downtrend of our educational system.
This component of the Jangandoo program has 3 stages. First, the assessment of children's performance, scientific information to determine priority actions, and finally, the mobilization of various community educational actors to enhance the quality of learning system. Jàngandoo associates a variety of players that interact with the learner, supporting initiatives that emerge in particular through the actions of communities and local government. As part of the theory of change management, we hold in a panel on the introduction of national languages into the program with a variety of cultural and institutional actors. We therefore provide a roadmap for the general use of national languages in the learning system.
Jangandoo is a barometer which tries to introduce changes in the quality of education in Senegal.